It's just a drop in the bucket. Just a drop in the bucket. It's just a drop in the bucket. Just another day in the hole. Just another drop in the bucket.
Welcome back to the show, folks. This is me, Ole Anderson. And we're back for more shenanigans. Now we're back out in the wild here. We went for that dungeon. That was something different. In the last episode, we had Pook Uppy Adams. Apparently, he's filled my truck with concrete. That's something I didn't think anyone would have the guts to do. Apparently what he doesn't know is, he's probably not going to be seen for a long time. He's going to have a truckload of Andersons heading towards his area, and, I don't think his garage is going to exist anymore. I think that's pretty much the end of it. See, I think Gregory Peck and that Peter Graves, they put up with that stuff the longest time because, well, they're just kind of wimps. They're kind of drizzling shits. You know, a real man, he takes care of this problem, you know, and I actually think I'll probably be getting a complimentary vehicle pretty soon here. That's about it. Oh, got a phone call. Who is it? Oh, yeah, hey, Ole, it's me, Freighter. Oh, what is up? I just want to apologize. Pook Uppy Adams been doing that to everybody's vehicle lately. Well, it's alright. I mean, the Andersons, we're going to take care of the problem. It's a permanent solution, you know. He's done. Oh no, kind of like what you did to Dusty Rhodes on that episode of Crockett Promotions. Yes, yeah, he's done. He's gonna be in the hospital for a long time. Oh dear. Oh,
I've been looking
this
for you.
courier, he's got
something
something
I'm
for
supposed
you.
to deliver.
Well, let's see what it is. Let's see, it's a letter from,
letter.
it's just a friend
Not
of
sure
yours.
who from.
It's
Wouldn't say,
that
just that he
Delphine
was a
idiot.
friend of yours.
I'm gonna be pissed.
Looks like that's it. Got to
She
go.
she constantly does that. Freighter, what she does is she constantly says, "Oh well, you know, like, oh, you shouldn't do that. You know, people don't understand your power, dude. Nobody ever does anything about it. No one cares. The AI is not built to care. That's true. That's an old message right there. Let's see here." Yeah, that letter from a friend. That's a joke. You caused a bit of a stir in Silverdrift lair. Are you kidding me? You caused a bit of a stir to show your power in Silverdrift lair. Is that a joke? That's a dungeon. Why does she care about that junk? I think Delphine's the worst thing to be ever made in Skyrim. She's like the most annoying character I've ever witnessed. And what makes her worse is if you really like get into this game and you know you want to build the blades up, and I was building the blades up. I was fighting like volunteers and thought this was going to be so cool, and then all of a sudden, you know, first off, there's a character called Parthenax, and Parthenax is kind of like the Yoda of the game, and he's like this wise dragon that's teaching you everything, and just imagine if all of a sudden you were building a Jedi up, and all of a sudden they said, "Oh yeah, by the way, you gotta kill Yoda," and you're like, "No way," and as soon as they bring it up to you, they're pretty much like screaming in your face that you already kind of suck until you basically do this. Till you do this, we don't want anything to do with you. And this is after like you've already done so much for them. Like you may have even you're getting
That
closer
ring
to
got
possibly
himself
ending the
another
whole issue of
customer, eh?
Aldwin. You know, yeah, I
See any
mean,
other
it's
inns
just
around
bull.
here? Where else
I
would
I
go to
just don't
drink?
like that woman. It gets worse after you now know what she's gonna do, because then you're just like,
Sure, walk away.
you're just
I
trying to
wasn't
find ways
talking
to
or anything.
permanently stay. Okay, this idiot here, he's starting to fight her. He's starting to push me. He getting a sledgehammer in the back of the head. Well, it's up to you. Well, I'm not doing it. We got better fish to fry. Well, I gotta go. Well, see you, freighter.
Something I can get for you? Ah, hello there, traveler. Come to the Night Gate for food or lodging? This old place?
This place is a
Been here forever.
fabulous
Built
place
by my
in Godu.
great-granda.
Very good. I like this place.
All the way up the line to
Even
me.
better, you got some work. I need some work.
Nah, not so much. The odd traveler on the road. But mostly just old full-time. Come to drink away a lifetime of bad memories, I'd wager. Of course, there's the orc. Long-term tenant, that one. For what he pays, I could afford to shut this place down.
He's apparently he only has like he has this orc, this alcoholic orc.
Names,
He's Malabrob,
Malablob,
Malabrob,
Malaclob,
but
one
he's
of
the
them
guy.
funny
He
orc
just buys up all the
Talks real
liquor.
good though, not a savage at all. Said he's a writer. Don't know what kind of job that is, but it must earn him some pretty coin. He's paid up for the next few months. He mostly just hangs about, goes down to the lake, sometimes samples the stores of wine in the cellar. Man can do whatever he pleases, as far as I care.
You know what? I need a room to rent, sir. I need a good place to nap.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day. Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry.
Get some Mountain Dew to drink. I'll drink some ale. I want some apple pie too. That would be good. It's almost Thanksgiving, so it's apple pie season. Of course, you can have some raw rabbit. I'm not gonna eat any raw rabbit leg. Yeah, you got any work?
Here,
See, this is
take a
what
look
you
at
do.
this.
It's really
Some of the
immersive, yeah.
Jarl's men came by and left
You know,
this
it's what you
bounty
used to do
letter.
in Daggerfall. You would go find an inn, and then the innkeeper would have quests and work for you.
People say there's someone in Riften that can change your face, make you look completely different. Do you believe that? Seen enough magic.
I want to
in my
go to
day
that
know
magic
to stay
place.
away
It
from
would,
it.
it would be
I'd
some
stay
neat
away from
stuff.
the Jarl's wizard and
Learn some
Darkstar,
really
too.
crafty stuff, you know.
If you want to be a damn
Little
fool,
fire, a little
go
ice.
to the college in Winterhold instead. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
You could probably just like point to it or something. You know, not a very big inn.
Let me know if
Oh,
there's
there you
anything
go.
else you need.
Could take a nap though. Only thing that sucks is there's no doors on this thing. I think beforehand I'll just go sit down and have me a drink. Good drink of ale. Now, let's see what's in there. Oh, gee, no, never mind. Yeah, you didn't see anything, Earthgird. I wasn't going to steal from that box. Let's check again. Let's just check this thing out now. Never mind. Don't worry about it. What you got to say, Earthgird? What you got to say? Let's see here. Drink that ale. Ah, it's good. Oh, some potato is good. Oh, this is a sweet roll. So, let's see. Maybe read a book before bed. Welcome, friend. In our latest volume, we cover solitude. Spetior could not be more pleased with the very seat of imperial power in Skyrim. In the course of our tour, we will see that Solitude's riches extend her people to the history and the architecture, the makeup of the city itself. As ever, we begin our journey outside the city walls of the build. Okay, to turn the page. Originally serving as both a landmark in windbreak for Solitude's part, is easily defending the Great Arch, also protruding an ideal building site for the ancient Norge. The city gradually grew to extend across the entire length of the arch. This should grow if I could. Change the page. I think Gregory Peck warned me about this. He said that, when you record any footage of you reading a book, you better understand it won't sync up right, and then, usually in the game, you're like speed reading this in your head, and you're not really giving yourself ample time to, properly read this. I mean, the Well District. Stepping inside Solitude's gates, you get your first view of the city itself, rising tall and proud before you. Banners waving from its crown is the Emperor's Tower, home of the kings of Hefka, before the consolidation of Skyrim and the creation of the Blue Palace. The Emperor's Tower is now used exclusively as a guest quarters for the emperors who come to visit the city. To the left and right are Solitude's inns and shops. Here you can see about the finest imported goods in Skyrim. Here you can truly feel the weight of the stone bastion's looming presence. The leftmost tower, topped in the pointed roof of Erdling's extension, was once the castle, barracks, and jail. Today, the tower is the center of military power here in Solitude. Looking right past the looming Emperor's Tower, you glimpse the Solitude's natural bridge arcing gracefully over to the windmill. Built during the High King's Erling's day, the bridge was said to be used to... At the end of the bridge is the windmill. The tower in the windmill is one of the Solitude's most recognizable... Solitude hanging over the door to what is now the castle door proper. At the far end of the courtyard stands the impressive Temple of the Divines. The founder of Solitude were deeply devout, and the Blue Palace along the way. Be sure to stop outside the Bard's College. A large building on the left marked by the flame in the corridor shows burning beside the steps. Named for a famous bard, it is said to be as long as the flame burns. The college will stand. The Bard's College. Looking up from the Bard's College steps, you can see that... folks, you could probably just, mute this. Yeah, I mean, you could probably just, pause it and you just read it yourself or something. I don't know. I didn't plan this out right when I was making the footage. Palace, the grand atrium, the court chambers are a sight not to be missed. Other points of interest, Spetiar has shown you the Solitude in all its grandeur, but there are a few places... Okay, when that's it. That was it. Okay, I need to sleep after that. That's better, and see you next time, folks.